Did not know this tripod went that high. When am I gonna break down and buy a light? This is the best it's gonna get. So, what is up everyone? My name is Blake. Welcome to my life, or welcome back to my life. Today's video is gonna be a little bit different from the ones that I've posted. I've really been wanting to make this video for a while, and it is gonna be a reading vlog. Cue the applause, please. Thank you. I know. So that was so cringe. I've been thinking about filming one of these for a while, but I was either in the middle of a book or I was on a trip reading, and I didn't really want to film like two videos or put it all into one and it get confusing. As you know, if you've seen the Post Malone vlog, I was reading Fourth Wing. I started Fourth Wing on our ride down to Dallas, but I didn't get to read as much as I wanted to. We were just really busy, so I didn't get a whole lot of time to like sit down and read it. But I was on chapter like 18 yesterday, and I completely finished it because I had the day off. Today's Friday, by the way. I finished it yesterday. I read like 400 pages and I loved it. I'm not going to be reading this today, but I kind of want to go over just my thoughts and opinions on it. If you don't know about Fourth Wing, then I suggest that you call for help or like text some friends, call 911 or something so that you can get out from under the rock that you've been living in apparently, because if you have social media and you're on any type of book talk or you keep up with any type of anything to do with books, you've probably heard about this. If not, hi. Let me introduce this book to you. So this is it's a fantasy book about a school for writers, and they're writing dragons, if you haven't noticed. That's a dragon right there. And it is about Violet. It follows her journey going into the writers like quadrant is what they call it, and she doesn't really want to. Her mom, which is a general of the city, is forcing her to go into it, and everyone thinks she's weak. She doesn't think that she can do it. She wanted to be a scribe, which is basically, I don't want to say, they basically record history. And they make books and texts and then give it to all the journals, stuff like that. And she meets up with like her childhood best friend, and it's kind of like an enemies to like lovers type of situation. I don't know if that's giving too much. It's kind of like there's romance in it a little bit, but it's mostly about her and the friends and acquaintances and enemies that she makes during this training, and it just follows them along. It's a lot of action. Subplot of romance, I would say I liked the romance in this book. I rated it at 5 stars. I loved it so much, could not put it down. I stayed up past my bedtime to finish it. I really enjoyed it. Today, I am gonna start a romance book. I'm next to my bookshelf, so if I'm looking over this way, it's because my bookshelf is over here. I wanna start a romance. I've been in the middle of reading the Akatar series for a long time, and I just wanted to get through with it, but I was in a reading slump and it took way longer than it should have. I read some books in between, but I'm back on my grind. I really want to pick up a really good romance. I really like Emily Henry. I think I've read all of her books that are out. I don't have them all on my shelf. I bought these 2 books within the last couple of weeks, and one of them is really hyped and then one is a little bit older. So Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. Yeah, Christina Lauren. I might read this one. I still have the Target sticker on both of these books, so don't judge. And the second one is a little bit older. It's One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I don't even know what this one is about. This one I heard about a long time ago, and as soon as I think I was watching a booktuber or it was on TikTok, I don't know. But as soon as I heard what this book was about, I was instantly intrigued and I wanted to read it, but I was in the middle of like other books, so I didn't even buy it. But it's pretty much about this girl named Emma, and she's married to her, she marries her high school sweetheart, and he's like a pilot of some sort, and he goes missing, and it's like years later she finds another love, and then her high school sweetheart ex-husband just shows up one day and she like has to choose. Okay, it's her ex-husband or whatever, her first husband goes missing and is like declared dead or whatever in this plane crash, and then she gets engaged. That's what it is. He's not dead. And then this one, Love in Other Words. Okay, so basically she has a very set routine, just started a job as a pediatrics resident, and she's like happy, has a fiance, and then she runs into this guy from high school that was like her first love, I believe, and they had a big falling out, and then it's like the first time she saw him in so many years, and I don't know, she has something to decide. Elliot will come to understand the truth behind Macy's decade-long silence and will have to overcome the past and himself to revive her faith in the possibility of an all-consuming love. So I don't really know if I have any other romances on my bookshelf. I think I do, but these two are the ones that I'm really debating on. So I have to run to Walmart because my friend that I went to Dallas with for the concert, him and his fiance told me that they came down with COVID and they feel like crap. So I don't really feel super bad. I don't really feel bad, but I'm gonna go get some COVID tests just to be sure. I don't want to put anyone around me like at risk or anything. I just feel like it would be a smart thing to do. But I'm gonna think about which one of these I want to read. Tidbit. I'm trying to be short-winded, y'all, but I'm not that kind of person. I like to talk. Anyway, it's August. My birthday's in August. The end of August. August 25th, but today's the 11th. But I decided I've been wanting a Kindle for a really long time. My mom let me use her Kindle Fire, but it's basically an iPad and I can't read in all the lights, stuff like that. I want a Kindle Paperwhite, and I decided that I'm gonna buy one at some point. I just have to talk myself into it. I was gonna buy one today, but neither of these are on Kindle Unlimited, which I got the free trial of today also. If Kindle Unlimited had these books, I would be buying a Kindle right now, but I'm not. I'm gonna wait. But I did buy a case for my Kindle, so I might do that this weekend. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna go buy a COVID test. I'll see y'all when I get back. Hi. Ignore the lighting. I do what I can around here. Okay. So I just got back from Wally World. I got my COVID test, about to take that. We're gonna go on that ride together. You're welcome. Also, I got wine. Oh, this is an $11 bottle. So I do not skimp out on wine. I get the finest of the finest. It has the thumb hole and everything. This is a Malbec. I've never had a Malbec and I wanted to try it. And I really wasn't even craving wine until one of my coworkers and I was talking. My coworker and I were talking and we were talking about wine. And I was like, I want some wine. That's exactly what I did. I've been taking a COVID test in so long, I need to remember how to do it. This is not in English. None of it is. Maybe I'm stupid. English. My small brain cannot handle the other. My brain is smaller than I thought. Okay. Okay, I see what it's saying. I hate doing this. I remember when COVID was like big and we did the testing whenever they had to go like all the way up and it hurt so bad. I never got it though. My dad had COVID. Okay, I'll see y'all in 15 minutes. I'm convinced that every corner of my apartment is just dark. Welcome to my kitchen. I have dishes. Y'all wanna see? Okay, that's enough. We're gonna try this wine together. I'm nervous waiting for my COVID test. I think I'll be fine, but also like I'm sure Draven thought he was gonna be fine. Also ignore my loud air conditioner. Let me aerate. I used to be more picky with wines, but I don't think I am anymore. It's not bad. It kind of tastes like a watered down Merlot. Look at my wine topper. Got it from Walmart. We have 4 minutes left. COVID countdown. And I think I decided that I'm gonna read One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I haven't looked up a whole lot of like reviews or anything about this book, so I really hope it's good and it doesn't put me into another book slump. It's pretty small. It's only 325 pages, so I should be able to finish it pretty quickly. I've just been wanting to read this book for so long, and the storyline still intrigues me. I was thinking about it on my way to Walmart, and I was like, I still really want to read it. It sounds really interesting if it's done right. I'm gonna read this. I'm really just trying to waste time until this. Ready? Oh, I still have a minute. I'm gonna show y'all my COVID test before I look at it. Can you see it? I'm gonna change this battery before I look, but do I? Y'all know, I don't. I don't know why I'm like glorifying this, but I don't have COVID. Does this trigger someone? I don't care. Okay, so I've been reading this. I don't really know what chapter I'm on because it doesn't have chapters, I guess. I'm on page 40, but I'm gonna eat, and I can't really read when I eat, so I'm gonna watch YouTube, and then I'm gonna continue reading. I like it so far, so. Hello. It is the next day. It's Saturday at 7:45. I went to work today, and I was able to read like a little bit, just like throughout the day and last night and stuff, of One True Loves. I am like page 50, page 45, 50. I plan on getting home a lot earlier than now, but I had to run to Barnes after work because I finally found Magnolia Parks. Have been wanting to read this ever since Sarah Caroli has like been talking about it. She's read all of the series, and she raves about it, and I really wanted to read it. I thought it was going to be great, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. Apparently they said that it just came out, like it was a new release. I don't know. This was the last one in the store, but I can't read it yet because I have all these other books on my TBR. Going to make some dinner, probably chicken nuggets and french fries because it's easy and I'm tired. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna read, and hopefully I can read like all day tomorrow and hopefully finish that book. Maybe, fingers crossed. Got my sweet tea, about to make some dino nuggets, and we're just gonna read all night long. So the lighting is super weird It's 10:15 and I'm on page 176, and Jesse just got back from so I'm at the part, he just got back, he met like his family and everything at the airport and Emma, and then she drove off and they were talking, and I really don't know how to feel about it because he's being kind of like, I don't know. It seems like he only cares about what he went through, but he doesn't want to talk about it, which I get. But he doesn't care about what she went through, and he's not like acknowledging it for what it is. He's just kind of like, yeah, I get it, you had to move on, but now I'm back. Like, we can be together, I'm back. And she's like, okay, but like, I thought you were dead. And he's like, yeah, but I'm not. I'm here, so like, just drop everything and we'll get back together. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like any way that this ends, it's gonna hurt me. I'm not gonna agree with it unless someone ends up being like bad. Like if Jesse goes crazy and he's like, I really don't know. But yeah, I'm on page 176 and there's like 330. I also I had to wake up early for work. I had to wake up at like 5:45 and I'm getting kind of tired. But yeah, so I'm gonna read for a little bit longer. I don't know, I'm not really like trying to get to a certain point or anything like that, but I really like it so far. I haven't really been able to put it down. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, 9 a.m. I just woke up and took Paisley out. I have absolutely no plans today other than to read. Really enjoying it. I have no idea where it's gonna go. I have a feeling that I know what's gonna happen, but I'm not sure. Just left Best Buy. Well, I'm still at Best Buy, but I got a Kindle. I'm really hoping that my book that I'm reading is on the Libby app, because that's the whole reason I'm getting, sir, don't look at me. That's the whole reason I'm getting a library card. My mom's gonna be so proud. So I just got the Kindle Paperwhite. I guess it's like the newest one that came out. And I brought my case with me so that I can put it on. I also bought a pop socket because I'm definitely gonna need one. It's beautiful. This is loading. I'm probably gonna sit here and fidget with it a little bit, but I'm also gonna go to the library soon. So back home. Let me go where it's not so loud. I was reading at the library outside, even though it's hot and humid, but it started to rain, so I came home. I am almost done with this, and I'm really excited. I want to finish it enough to pick out another book and read on my Kindle, because I'm so excited. I looked up this book like on the Amazon store so that I could finish reading it on my Kindle, but it was more than I paid for this book. And I was like, I'm almost done. I'm not gonna do that. Also, I told myself that if I bought this Kindle, I won't spend as much money on books. So I just finished One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I loved it, honestly. It did end similar to the way that I thought it would. I don't want to like spoil anything, but from reading from the back, you know that she has to choose between the two, and I'm a little surprised, but not really. I literally just finished it, so I don't know what I want to rate it. I need to update my Goodreads, actually. I think it's a solid 4 stars. So I rated it 4 stars. I really like this book. I think that it has a very unique way of explaining love, and especially like childhood love, high school sweetheart type of thing. I thought it's very interesting, especially with him like being lost at sea and stuff like that. But I think the fact that she didn't go into a whole lot of detail about it helped her in this case, because if you went into too much detail, I think that it could get kind of fake and you'd be like, really? That's not, I don't think that happened, stuff like that. And I did kind of get that with some of it, but I think that she did a really good job explaining it. And I mean, it's a sappy love story, very easy to read. And I was actually pretty surprised at the spice level. I think that it's really only probably 2 little peppers of spice. So it's not bad at all. I know that it's gonna be a movie or a show or something soon, which kind of sucks because anytime I tried to look it up, that's the only thing that came up. But I really liked it. It is almost 3:30, a little past 3:20. But now I'm gonna find something to read on my Kindle. I'm gonna try to have a end of month like recap and maybe a beginning of the month TBR. Yeah, be looking out for that. I'm super excited to have my Kindle. I'm just excited. Thanks for coming along on my first ever video completely dedicated to books and reading and stuff like that. I hope to have many more to come. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment of what you want to see. I want to know your thoughts if you have read this book or if you've been wanting to read this book. I am always looking for more friends to talk about books with and rave about them. So yeah, I had a lot of fun filming this, and I will catch y'all in the next one.